All right, welcome back from break. We are going exploring the forest here. So, um, you all start exploring the forest. I'm going to need um, a perception check from everyone, please.
Cool. Can't believe I didn't make one for that.
For perception?
Yeah, I'm.
If only someone had suggested that before.
Wow, and it didn't
I
even
made it.
matter.
I made all my other ones, but
Oh yes, in classic fashion.
My favorite part about that is as soon as you started to talk like that, you just got rewarded with a one.
If you watch the previous episodes, my perception checks have all been tracked. Hours and hours
You
of
gotta do
trash.
slash roll, Dan.
I thought I did make one.
So I am not even aware of my own existence at this point.
You are not.
No.
All right, cool. So Ori is able to spot it in time before you guys sort of run into it, or it notices you before.
She's also describing the surface of the moon just for fun because she can see that right now.
My bird eyes.
Yeah.
My bird eyes see a lot of things.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna move y'all over to this map, and then let me put your markers on here. So we got.
Did you combine a couple different things?
I did, yes.
How do you solidify the map over the top of it?
I will show you when we're not recording.
That's really cool.
Jay, you should probably, going forward, ask us about party order and stuff before we start doing these things.
Yeah. You guys, yeah. In this one we were lucky because you spotted it before it spotted you. All right. This will be. Josh, did you end up finding a character for you, or did you?
I forgot.
Okay, I'll find one.
Sorry.
That's all good.
Give me a bird.
Yeah, Ori, I got the birds there for you. You should be able to even move them and stuff.
Can you ping it or something so I can know which
It's
one's
in the
mine?
bottom right corner. You might have to zoom.
Yeah, I have zoomed. All right, I have zoomed. Yeah, there we go. All right.
Dan,
Bird.
this one is you. This like weird standing dude with a.
Oh my god! I'm laying flat on the ground. Did I die again?
Most definitely, you're dead.
Let's see if we can find a robot.
No, you're crawling around on the ground making Mission Impossible noises.
Oh.
I forgot how much HP I have. Good note.
Okay, this will be you, Josh. It's this robot here.
Yeah, you can put your HP above your character. If you double click on the icon.
Yep.
So true.
All 7 of my hit points on display.
Now you should be able to control them as well. All right, so you all are over here, and Ori is. Oh, I didn't mean to overlap you there. All right,
Ori.
Oh yeah, I'm just shortening your name. Is that okay if I abbrev? Okay, I guess not. Orithi, you spot up here a large cat, probably like it's small size, so like the size of like a halfling or a gnome or whatever. And it has like a large gem inside of its forehead. And I'm gonna need Gravy to make an Arcana check. Everyone else passes automatically. The only one that I would expect not to know is Gravy, so I need to know if he knows.
The one person who's been outside a lot.
It's
the one who doesn't.
You have no like connection to this sort of like idea. So.
What kind of roll was it?
Arcana.
Well, prepare to be amazed at my knowledge of.
Okay. All right. So you see this cat munching on a kobold, maybe about 60, 70 feet away, and This gem inside of its head is what's called crystallized magic. It can be used for a bunch of different things, but it's sort of magic in its raw form, and it's like it's in there. It's like part of its being. Ori, you would. I'm sorry, Orethi, you would know that just like as part of your magic studies. It's like a big part of how magic is now after the change. Coil, you would have seen these. These are probably used for like your heart or like to make the Warforged. Like that's probably how you understand them. And Relaine, you would know, like you've seen one before. So Gravy, you know that it's magic, but you don't know exactly what it is.
Okay.
Gotcha.
All right, cool. So what would you like to do?
Coil, what's the threat level on this beast? Are you sure? Now that you've seen it, is it still 1.5?
Allow me to
Well, hold
assess
on. Okay, so you said she saw it first. Did she like she
Oh.
related it to us?
Sorry,
Like we
I
you
didn't
skipped
get
a whole,
a chance to.
Yeah, you skipped all kinds of stuff, Jason.
my bad. All right.
I relay it to the group. I'm like, oh no, wait, what's over there? It's a cat with crystallized magic in its head. What?
Oh, actually, I forgot about this. So it's dark underneath this canopy. Do you have dark vision?
Do I have dark vision? Let me check. I can't remember.
And
I'm a weird bird. I did get a natural 20.
yeah,
But
we'll
I do
still say
not
you
have-
saw it, but okay.
No, I don't actually have dark vision.
So
Little break in the trees there.
yeah, a little break in the trees there. You saw the glimpse, but I keep forgetting that this is dark. Coil, do you have dark vision or anything?
No.
All right, so Coil and Orethi are having a hard time seeing at this point. So
Well, it's got a big gem, shiny gem in its forehead, so maybe
yeah, maybe
that
it's
makes it
producing.
more noticeable.
All right.
If you can notice it, do you want to just put little marks where there's bits of light shining through that we can see?
We'll just assume that it's not like just like not it doesn't really show through. Like I don't have the. You could do it in the
Okay.
advanced one, like the one that you pay for Roll20, but I don't have that. So we'll just assume that everywhere, if you're attacking here, you're at disadvantage and it's hard to see.
I see.
Even in melee range?
Yeah. I mean, not Dan because he has dark vision, but if you don't have dark vision, then you'll have to roll a disadvantage. Also, I messed up this rule. I looked it up afterwards. Shooting into combat is not a disadvantage. It's shooting while you're in combat is the disadvantage.
While in melee. That's what I thought.
Yeah, my bad. I'll eat that crow.
I would like to move up. Are we going to go into initiative? Like, how do you want to handle this?
We won't go into initiative unless you want to start attacking it.
I want to figure out what it's doing.
Okay.
What if they're fighting each other?
Chewing out a
Maybe we should
kobold
let
right
it
now.
eat the kobold.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you approach. So you're gonna need to get.
Hold on.
Sorry.
You're telling us what we're doing. We tell you what we want to do.
No, she just said I want to approach, and
I did not,
Oh,
but I will.
Sorry, I thought you did.
She said,
My fault. My
No,
fault.
I said I want to know what they're doing. So, in the course of me wanting to know what they're doing, I would like to climb this tree because I have a lot of acrobatics.
All right, my bad. Right. So you are going to walk up to that tree or fly up into the where you can. Is that correct?
I will not fly. I will, in fact, I guess, what is the skill in this game? Stealth? Yeah, I'll stealth over to the tree.
Okay.
And then I will attempt to climb it.
While she's doing this, I'm gonna just talk in game, and I'm gonna say, maybe we should just let it eat the kobold first, get nice and fat and sleepy, before we try and do anything.
I thought kobolds were bad for us. Wouldn't we want it around?
I've never been on the surface before. I don't apparently know how to stealth. That's okay, though.
I have a feeling that this thing is attacking humanoids, human-like creatures for food,
So,
which would mean we'd probably be food too.
Yeah, let's
So
just have enough to feed it all the time.
Assessing threat level. Threat level 1.
Coral, did you want to do anything while all this was going on? And then I'll make everyone move at the same time.
Well, since I can't see anything, I'll say, accessing incandescence emitter, and which is my light spell, right?
Yep.
So as I say that, maybe like a compartment in my torso opens up, and I pull out this. It's a light source, right?
Yep.
And I'm holding it in my hand, and I'll put it on the tip of. I'll put it on my shield, and I'll start walking forward.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna move you. If I do something wrong, just let me know. So
Okay. I am moving towards the tree I indicated.
you make it up the tree, and it does not seem to notice you.
Okay.
Coil, you said you moved up here a little
Yeah.
bit, and then
And I say, I will say, as I'm moving forward, I say, "Greetings, cat predator. I am Coil. Please state your name. Comply."
well, you're like 100 feet away at this point. You still want to do that?
Yeah.
All right.
That's the best time to do that if you're gonna do it, I think.
All right. Cool. So, Orethi, you notice that this cat is eating the kobold. The kobold is dead, and it's sort of just splayed open, and the cat's just devouring it.
Okay.
Give me
That seems normal.
Give me an animal handling check.
Okay.
Ooh.
Sure. Oops. And,
All right. Then also an Arcana check.
Okay, that one's better. 23 on the Arcana check.
Okay. So, Coil says what he says, and then the cat sort of looks up, and then the gem on its forehead like lights up and produces light in like the direction so that it can see farther. You have no idea what this cat is about. However, from your Arcana check, you do realize that this is a familiar of some kind of wizard. It's not like a natural cat. It's a familiar.
Oh, it's a summoned cat.
All right.
Okay.
Cool. So everyone's gonna roll initiative now, since the initiating thing is the Coil speaking.
God damn it.
This might be a really bad thing to do then. My character doesn't know that it's a familiar though, so
You haven't
yeah.
seen it yet.
I haven't seen the thing yet.
You can't see that far in darkness.
I have vision. I have dim light.
Yeah, but it's like 60 feet or something, right?
But
Oh.
so I think it's the same as low light and dark vision are the same range.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Why don't you make an Arcana check then as well, since we'll just get it out of the way now.
Well, I wasn't. No, I wasn't like trying to do anything. I was just saying I was I was espousing to myself that out of game that if someone's familiar, it's probably a bad idea if we kill.
Okay.
But I was saying my character in game doesn't know about that yet because it's something that her character
Well,
realized.
if my initiative wasn't a natural 1 for a grand total of 3, I would maybe tell you sooner rather than later, but I imagine I will be last, so...
Yeah, I'm a 16 on mine.
Great.
I have a good dex, too. Fuck me, I guess.
All right. Cool. And I will roll its initiative. Okay. All right. So it looks up at you and then starts growling. Like it doesn't like run at you or do anything, but it like it arcs its
Looks
back
up
up
at who?
and like hisses it like just in the direction of Coil. Okay, so Relaine is first.
Okay, I'm just double checking real quick just for the. Sorry.
Mhm.
Yeah, I have dark vision of it's 60 feet. So 60 is the range. Just to clear that up.
Mhm.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
slightly out of range.
40.
Yeah. It's
Donnie,
producing light now, though. So.
Donnie, you can see it because it just like did some weird.
Yeah,
light
I was just kind of trying
It
to
also cast light.
sort out the. I'm trying to keep, for my move's sake, to see how far away we are. I am physically. So
There's a ruler function on the thing.
is there now?
Yeah.
Cool. I'll have you tell me where that is in 1 second. I am going to move up over here. Hold on. Actually, I think here's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I can't make that, actually. Sorry. I'm going to go here
Yep. So
and hold my action.
if you click on the little like circle with the like ruler, or it's like a square, or it looks like a comb, kind of, depending on.
It's above the D20.
Yeah. Cool. Does it now? Does it? The question is it following the angle? Because you were using a diagonal move 5 feet. Does it count it that way?
I think so.
Okay. Cool.
All right. So what are you gonna hold your action for? So that when you hold your action, there needs to be like a trigger or something.
Oh, I see. If it comes closer and tries to attack.
Okay. Cool. Coil.
Because right now it's just growling. It might be trying to run away.
Coil, your turn.
I believe Gravy has me with 8.
You both have 8. So if you have a preference, you guys can decide.
I will. I'm gonna stop moving and I'm gonna hold my action to see what it does. So like if it comes at me.
Okay. Gravy, what are you gonna do?
You were talking like as we were leaving, so instead of interrupting, I just said I grabbed a couple things, which is just my explorer pack and some javelins.
Yeah, that's all fine.
I'm just going to climb up this tree and hold action with javelins. If it is aggressive and within range, I'll huck a javelin at it.
All right, give me an athletics check to climb that tree.
All right, just checking because I wasn't sure what my bonus was. 17.
You are able to get up that tree.
Cool.
All right. Ori, you're next.
What kind of action would it be to make an Arcana check to understand the rules of familiars as my character understands them?
Yeah.
Because I want to know, like, if I put it to sleep, will it be resummoned? Does it have to be killed for it to disapparate, etc.?
All right. Yeah. Go ahead and make another Arcana check.
Okay.
Cool.
10 even.
So, you think that like all of the normal things that could affect it would affect it? Like it could be sleep, it can be like grappled, it can be do all that thing without resummoning. The only thing that it's immune to charm. You would know that from that rule. It's immune to being charmed. You also know that, like just as a wizard, you know that these creatures are like lightly tied to the Fey realm, like because they're summoned from there. And you don't know. You haven't seen the wizard yet, so you don't know exactly how powerful it is. But you do know that it has its own magic source, which is not normal of familiars, like because it has that thing buried in its head, so it can get magic from that.
Okay. So out loud, I will say, I don't care, like if the thing hears me. Orethi will say, "It's a familiar, like for wizards." And then, I am within range, so I will cast Sleep.
All right. So
I will roll for the hit dice. Lop. Okay, so 24 hit points, and it will affect creatures within a 20-foot radius of that.
It does not fall asleep, but you do whatever is going on with that kobold. You spare him what like the pain of what he's going through.
It actually ignores unconscious creatures.
Well, you tried.
Sorry.
Well, if it's already unconscious anyway,
Yeah,
it's not dealing with it.
yeah. It has more than 24 hit points.
Okay.
That was
well,
just that. The cobalt thing was just flavor. Like you wouldn't have.
That's fair. I'm saying. Well, I cast a spell and it does absolutely nothing. So that's me then. I'll just
Okay.
hang out in a tree.
So it's going to start dragging this thing back into its cave. All right, so it goes. So that's the whole turn. Back to you, Donnie.
So now I'm really rethinking this. Are you still up in a tree?
Yes.
Okay. I kind of I think I'm gonna move over under the tree. Let's see. Oh, I have to switch back to selector. And then sort of call to the other guys and I say, if this is someone's familiar, that means there's a wizard or something, right? That this is attached to?
Affirmative.
Maybe we shouldn't just kill someone's familiar. From what I understand, that might be a really bad thing to do.
Now that if you'd like to make an Arcana check as well, you can.
Who?
Donnie.
6.
Yeah, you know less than what I just explained to Ruthie.
So wait, I guess maybe I shouldn't have said those things that I said just now.
Well, you knew that it was a familiar. She said that out loud, so that's fine.
Oh, do you mean I don't know the gem business? It's being powered in that? Is that what you're talking about?
You would probably know that. You probably just it's a familiar. You probably don't know that it's from the Fey realm. Like you probably don't know that bit.
Oh yeah, no. I'm just assuming that a familiar means a wizard because that seems like common knowledge.
Yeah,
That's
that's
usually how it works.
And that thing seems pretty strong, which inherently I'm like, strong wizard. Maybe don't kill its familiar.
Shall we speak with the wizard?
Well,
That's a good idea. I want to do that.
We wish to create a community here. We shall have to mediate with its neighbors.
I just wanted it to go to sleep. What if it's wearing a collar, like a kitty cat?
Maybe we could leave some kind of message here that fine, since the cat hangs out in this area.
All right, so it seems like we're just sort of falling out of initiative. I'm gonna do some stuff here. If you want to jump back into initiative, just let me know. So.
Well, I wanted to cast Ray of Frost, hoping to slow it down, since I know that at max damage I can't kill it with that, and it would reduce its speed by 10 feet.
Okay, so.
Can we still see it?
Yeah, so you can still see it. So we won't do that.
So
since your intention is to attack it in some way, we're just gonna keep going through initiative. So Coil, what would you like to do?
I'm going to follow
after
it.
the conversation or before?
Yeah, so I just want to go through I know you guys kind of fell out of initiative and you guys had that chat, but we still had 2 more initiatives before we got to Orethi, so I just wanted to go through those just to be fair, and then we'll make sure everything's square.
So that's 30 feet. And I'm probably going to use another movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
So I'm going after it.
Cool. Gravy, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna follow Coil because he's my friend and support him.
As a free action, I'll have my hands up and I'll say, familiar, we wish to communicate with your master.
Okay. Gravy, go ahead and make your move.
If all I do is move, can I go double?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically what it is your action becomes a dash action, which is equal to your movement. All right, cool. Ori, go ahead and make your roll.
Well, since he just said something that was very diplomatic, I don't want to like fuck up his diplomacy. So I'm actually just gonna spend my whole turn climbing out of the tree and come down.
Okay. You
And
do
I'll
that.
just like move up a little bit, I guess. I don't know how much movement you want to rule this as.
Yeah. So you can just move as normal as though you were in that square. Cool. So the cat continues to drag him into here. 1, 2, 3, and now it's like fully in the cave, and then it turns out its light so that you can no longer see it unless you have dark vision that can reach there, or a light will do it.
We have whatever your illumination thing is.
Yeah, I have my incandescent emitter on, which is about 40 feet.
All right.
All right. It stays in there and doesn't come out unless you guys go into it. So, Rel is next if you want to stay in combat.
I have no intention of going in that cave unless I have to. I am going to just I guess move up in this other direction over here, then just sort of watch what happens.
Okay. Coil.
I'm gonna keep going.
I
tell Coil to take out some food and have it handy, and try and calm down the creature if it becomes hostile.
I do not believe familiars eat food, but I take out some as my bonus action as I'm moving, or it's not a bonus action now, it's like part of your move action, right?
Yeah.
I'll take out some ration, perhaps some dried meat or something from my pack, and I'll hold it out.
Okay.
Can I ask, from my position, can I see that it's like rested in the cave, or is it like traveling deep in there? I mean, I can see like this is like 50 feet from me where you've got the icon right now.
Yeah, you can still see it. It's just trying to drag that thing in there. The cave does not seem very deep. Like it just seems like a hovel. It's not like a huge tunnel or anything like that.
Okay.
All right, cool. Gravy, what would you like to
And
do?
well, I just used my move,
Yeah.
and I was gonna ask what's in the cave. So I'd say, it can clearly see me, and I can see it with my light spell. I take it.
Yep. So what you see inside the cave is basically a couple of dead like cobalt parts. So like this thing has been sort of eating kobolds, and then a wizard's cloak that is sort of covered in blood, and then like that seems like the cloak is like made into like a nest or where this thing would sleep, and that's basically all of what you see in here.
Wow.
So it ate its master.
Or the kobolds killed it. And I say, are you able to communicate, cat creature? And I throw some of the dried meat.
Okay. It won't respond till its turn. So Gravy, what would you like to do? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Well, I'll make a dash then and move towards the cloak.
Okay. All right. So yeah, we'll move.
Wait,
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. I don't want to metagame actually.
All right. So the cloak will be right over here. All right.
I shout, backing a predator into a corner might be a bad idea.
All right, Gravy, what would you like to do?
I want to back it into a corner.
Yeah. Also,
nobody puts baby in a corner.
Also, Josh, if you want to roll like an animal handling check as well.
Sure.
Play nice, cat creature.
Oh,
Yikes! Yeah, you
Not
don't know
good.
what's up.
He
Dan-
whacks it with a stick. Let's be friends.
Dan, could you go ahead and make me an animal handling check now that you're kind of in range of this thing?
Yeah, I'll do that. There we go. I correct
boy.
him.
Yeah.
Like, I see him do something, and I'm like, no, you're just gonna piss it off. This is how you do it.
Ugh.
All right, Orethi.
All right. Well, sick. 2.
Oh, I'm
3,
sorry. Did I skip
4.
over you, Dan? Did you want to do anything else other than move?
I thought that's what the hand animal check was.
All right. I just wanted to make sure.
5. All right. Well, I believe I'm within 30 feet of the cloak, so I'm gonna use Mage Hand to try and pull the cloak out towards us.
Yep. Okay. So you start pulling the cloak, and it does move and start coming towards you. I think So everyone sees a key, like out of the hood part. The key falls out and clanks against the ground, like it's like clank 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 clank. But other than that, it just slides smoothly towards you.
Okay.
All right, it's gonna go, and it is mad that its bed
We're
has
fucking
been,
with it?
His bed has been disturbed. So it's like gem, like sort of the light becomes like super intense and blinding. I'm gonna need Gravy and Orethi to make a dexterity saving throw.
Woo! Could have rolled better. Wow, good job.
All right. So
Natural 20. I actually get a +3, so it's 23.
nice.
Is that good? Did I do good?
Yeah. So Dan, you take 5 damage, and Orethi, you take 9.
I'm unconscious! Whee!
Shoots this huge beam out.
Well,
Whoop,
diplomacy
wizard
is
down!
failed.
Wizard down! Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. How the fuck? Wow. Yeah, there we go. Whee!
Merely a flesh wound.
All right, Rel, what would you like to do?
I did my best.
Wow, took her out in one hit.
I am a wizard!
Not anymore.
I was a wizard!
Now you're just a meal.
Well, fuck. Guess diplomacy's off the table.
I tried. I'm just not the best at it.
Gosh, I am dog shit at healing though. I guess I'm gonna
I mean, I only need 1.
yeah, no, like my healing involves ripping a strip off my shirt and tying it to you somewhere. That's about all right.
Printing. That's fun.
I am going to cast a Eldritch Blast on it
Okay.
because fuck this kid.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
22. Does that hit?
Yep.
11 damage.
Yikes.
And then I'm going to use my move to come over here and attempt to assist on my next turn.
All right. Sounds good. All right, Coil, your turn.
Is that where? Are we still using the grid?
Yep.
Okay. Because I don't think I could get that turn 1, 2. So I can. Okay. So I move to Orethi, and as I'm moving there, I say activating defense matrix. Manifesting restorative nanotechnology.
Yay!
Are you casting a heal
And
spell?
I heal her for 4.
Yay! Thank you.
Well, had I known that shit, I would have stayed on my side. Now we're all grouped up. Next time it decides to do like it's fucking. God damn it.
Awesome. This is really fun for me. Now that you're all
Is it
grouped up.
plus? Is it that I get +4, or do you just go to 0 and gain 4 in this
You
system?
go to
You-
0 and gain
you-
4.
So you have 4 health.
All right, cool. Just checking.
I'm really fucking hoping he doesn't just like nail
Fireball.
you again.
All right, Gravy.
I mean, if this thing has fireball, we're screwed anyway, right?
Yeah, because yeah.
You can stand on top of that kobold. That's fine. Yeah. Oh, okay, going around it.
All right, reckless attack.
All right. That's a hit.
All right, that's gonna be. Eight damages.
Nice.
Oh,
Yep.
shit. I'm sorry, it's 10. Because I'm gonna go enrage. I'm going to enrage myself.
All right. Just make sure you say rage from now on before you attack.
No, I planned to. I just forgot because I got.
Yeah, just a reminder.
I mean, what else is he gonna do? He's a barbarian.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, just say it beforehand. I'm not taking it away from you. Don't worry about it. We're cool. I'm just saying, like, All right.
I'm worried about it.
All right, I know. All right,
Really worried.
Orethi, you're awake.
Hooray.
The healing robot has assisted you.
Good job, healing robot. Cool. Well, I don't like that. Let's see, but I'm slow because I'm a bird. So I'm gonna make sure I'm within range. Would I have an angle on it from here?
Yeah. Yeah, the kobold is like, it's laying down, so it's not like blocking or anything.
Jason,
Alright.
can you do me a favor?
Just
Can
move.
you use the drawing tool and draw, or maybe make some indications of where the sides of the cave mouth are on this?
Okay, yep.
Anyway, I'm casting Chill Touch.
Nice.
Make a ranged spell attack. Which I have.
Does that help?
Flop. Please, really? I can't believe it. I've rolled like a 1, 2, and a 3 consecutively, which is pretty
That's okay.
impressive.
We had a combat last time where I missed 7 consecutive attacks in a row.
So that was move and that. I don't really have any bonus actions. I'm done.
Cool. Donnie, does that help with the cave entrance?
Yeah, because that way we kind of have some idea about the lines of sight and such. So it's very wide.
Yeah, very wide.
Okay.
All right, cool. Its turn. It's going to turn around and try to attack Gravy.
Oh no!
It tries to bite you and misses, and then it tries to claw you.
Wow, it's got 2 attacks.
With a 19, 18, does that hit?
Yeah, 18 hits.
All right.
Is he unarmored?
I have unarmored defense.
No, I'm just asking. He just has the loincloth.
Yeah.
Okay.
That does 4 damage to you with its claw.
I'm raging, so it only does 2.
All right. Awesome. All right. Over to Rel.
I am going to. Let's see. Wait, let me just do a bit of a. Give myself a little cover,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to hit it with an Eldritch Blast again. 20,
It's a hit.
15 damage.
Nice. Awesome. All right. Coil.
Full damage. Wow.
Oh my god. Okay, so I say arming flash canister, and my hand sort of rotates, turns into sort of like a cannon, and it shoots some sort of canister at the cat. And it has to make a dex saving throw. The DC's 12.
It makes it.
Okay, then it doesn't take any damage. It was only going to take 1 damage anyway, so.
All right. Sure.
Is this like a one of the abilities from your race? Just
No,
curious.
I think
No, that's Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame.
It's a spell, Sacred Flame. It's a cantrip.
Ah, neat.
All right. Awesome. Gravy.
Dan.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
All right. I murder it.
Sure.
Rage. All right. Do some crit mining here.
Nope, but it hits.
All right. See if we can up our damage a bit. 14.
Yeah, that kills it. Yep. You
Yeah,
just
it
like
does.
start cutting into it, like your first attack just cuts into it, and then it like slumps down, and then you like wing back and just try to double tap it and finish it off. But by the time like it comes back, the body of this thing is already sort of like evaporating, and by the time like even 3 to 6 seconds go by, the whole body is gone, and the only thing that's left is the gem.
Okay, towards the end of it, I'm still raging and crying hysterically and just swinging as fast as I possibly can. I'm like covered in blood, just crying and swinging.
Well, so like even like this.
You'll never hurt me again.
Yeah. So by the end of it, you're just sort of like clanging your sword right on the rock bed of this cave. So.
All right, I pick up the gem immediately.
Okay.
With both hands.
Yep.
Are we staying in initiative or no?
Nope, we're done. We're into roleplay now.
Are you okay?
I'm still trembling and I can't talk.
Oh no.
I just like sit, I rock back and forth, and I'm just holding on to the gem in one hand and my great axe in the other, and just covered in blood and unable to speak.
I'm going to, 1, pick the key up off the ground, and 2, hand Gravy a piece of chalk and say, "You can draw how you're feeling if that'll help."
Oh my god.
Yeah, Gravy's inconsolable.
So I'm just like pushing the chalk towards him, like.
I
Is it-
approach Arethied and I say, I have seen this type of condition among veterans of the First War. It is sad.
I just say, perhaps if it was colored chalk.
Well, I have charcoal and I have compressed ash.
I shake my head out of pity and give him his 10 gold back.
Welp, I seem useless here. I'm going to look at the key that I've picked up off the ground. I have investigation at a passive level of 14, if that matters.
It's a pretty cool looking key. It's very well designed. Give me, instead of an investigation check, an arcana check.
Ooh, it's the same number. Well, I guess I have to roll this one. Blop.
What?
Ooh.
Every now and then I'm good at things.
That's
Nice.
2 20s in one session.
And a nat 1, I think. Balancing. I have a 24.
You just so happen to have read a book about this key. So I don't know. Like, it's a 20.
I'm a
It's a 20,
sage,
Johnny.
and I can't fly because I'm underground. All I have time to do is read.
We just so happen to have a book on this very key. Carry on.
I don't know.
And you're carrying the book around?
I mean,
with you, so
that's
you can
what a
show
20
it.
is.
And here's my slideshow presentation about this key.
I think you'll find that my master had me do a book report on this exact subject. Let me just consult my notes.
It is what is referred to as a mysterious key. Basically,
Well, I guess it's not so mysterious around, huh?
Yeah, so, I mean that's what the object is called. But yeah,
Alright,
so
cool.
it does two things. It is built like a key and will open a specific door. However, if you put it in any lock, it has a 5% chance of unlocking that door, but then will be gone forever after that.
Ah, cool. I love this item.
So Arethi gets custody of it every Monday and Tuesday. Gravy is it every Wednesday. No, I'm just kidding.
So Orethi describes this key like exactly as though she were giving a presentation to like people who run a museum or something. She's like, and this key, if you use it a certain way, will occasionally unlock. And she just like goes through the thing, and then she's like, mysterious key.
And then she realizes that was it. I spent my whole life studying for this moment, and now that the presentation is over,
what do I do now?
that's it.
This is the Harry Potter after Voldemort's dead.
No.
I want to investigate the area, specifically the wizard robe, to see if I could find out, like, is the wizard robe damaged?
Is there a name tag?
Is there a name tag?
Maybe we can take it back to the store.
Yeah, maybe a note that says, "Please return to my wizard tower," signed Archimedes or something like that.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and make an investigation roll. Woo.
Nice.
All right, so we're just
That
rolling.
is that is a natural 20. Yeah.
Yeah, it highlights them.
Oh, it hides in green. Yeah. Okay.
So all 20s all over the place. So.
Oh, you just happened to read a book about this exact robe.
Well, the robe isn't sort of the important part. You think that the signs of this robe indicate that the wizard has died. Basically, like the blood you realize is like it's not just like blood on the outside or on the edges. Like there's like a huge hole in the middle, and the blood is coming from there. So you kind of piece together that like the wizard died wearing this robe, and then the cat found a way to live or try to do that in some way with its partner dead.
What is the wound from?
It's hard to tell. Either some sort of magical energy blast or something that sort of cut through like both the person and the robe.
Okay.
Is there a body in here?
No, not in here. No.
Well, there are the kobold bodies, right?
Right.
But I take it this is like a medium-sized. What's the size of the robe? Like a human?
Yeah, it's a human-sized robe. Yeah, there's no human corpse in here. There are some kobold
Right.
corpses. Sorry for clarity.
So, nothing else in the cave?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Well, perhaps we should rest up some before we carry on our search. Because we're still scouting the forest, right?
I guess so, yeah. I've been better. Not as bad as I could have been, though.
Alright. I'm gonna field dress the kobold.
The kobold's like his chest is like open and like it was feeding on its insides.
I'll do what I can.
So you'll give it a proper burial?
I'll try and salvage a limb and maybe cook it over an open fire.
Okay.
Yeah, when he said field dress, I don't think he was talking about like field bandage dressing.
Oh, that's what I thought he was saying. I didn't realize he was.
No, he's gonna eat it.
Oh.
Yeah, like field dressing a deer.
Oh, I see. I did not realize there was multiple terms for that. Yeah. So you cook up this kobold. Who eats the kobold? Are you guys taking a short rest? Is that what's happening? Just wanna...
Well, if we take a longer one, Arethi can get her health back.
Even a short rest, she can.
A short rest, I can both spend hit dice and also use my arcane recovery.
Oh, I wanted to ask, are you wearing any armor by chance?
Me?
Yeah, because you're the only one this might be helpful to, I think.
No.
Okay, because I can, as part of my my warlock abilities. Oops, did I say that? I did say that in game. Shit. As part of my warlock abilities. Damn it. Fuck. I can.
Quick, Donnie, put your glasses back on.
I mean, if you were trying to keep it a secret that you were a warlock, when you used Eldritch Blast, that sort of outed you.
In game, the odds that anyone knows what that is are not necessarily great. Maybe her.
I might have. Let me see if it's on my spell list. Now I'm curious.
She might,
It's
but
not. I don't think so.
I think it's only warlocks that can get it.
yeah. So
That
like,
makes sense.
but given like the high Arcana rolls and stuff, she might know. But like the average person doesn't. So I've been keeping it on the low that I'm actually a warlock from all the party members. In game, outside of game.
I don't know anything about this thing.
Anyways, I can, as a one of my talents, I can cast a mage armor spell, for free. That is,
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, it costs me nothing, and I can do it whenever, and it's probably like gonna jack your AC because it makes your base armor become 13 plus Dex.
Yeah, actually, it's one of those things where like I had considered picking it up but didn't. That would be helpful, as long as it won't drain your arcane resources too much.
No, it's I get it as a free action cantrip kind of thing. So it doesn't cost me anything.
That would be helpful. I
Yeah.
mostly imbue myself with help from the dead, I guess is the best way to describe it. She
Okay,
says,
well-
eating an eyeball from the kobold.
I mean, if that ends up being better for you than what I'm offering.
Both is good.
Just know that this kobold's been dead for a while. It's probably not going to sit well on your stomach, but we barbarians, we can handle it.
But eyeballs.
All right.
Yeah, so for me, like wait a second. Yeah, so I can do that as a free action, so you can, let's just assume I've done that for the rest of the.
Thank you.
I don't think it'll help him because his barbarian defense is already, they have to be unarmored,
Yeah,
and so like his
I
barbarian
can't fly
defense is
unless
already,
I'm unarmored, so I'm always going to be unarmored, and I'm a wizard, so
yeah, and I think for him, and I think Josh, you have an armor on, don't you?
Yeah, my armor is like a part of me.
Right, so like that probably it won't help you. I think you're the only one
No.
that actually will be a benefit for.
All right.
Okay,
Cool.
carry on, sorry.
Cool. So yeah, so we'll just like whatever the armor is, we'll just assume that it happens whenever it like runs out. Did you guys want to take a short rest then? Yeah.
yeah,
It's an 8-hour duration
Oh, okay.
for if that matters to you.
mage armor.
Yeah.
Cool, yeah, got it.
So roll your hit dice if you would like to.
Might as well. Okay. Let's see. I'm back at max.
Nice. Gravy, did you want to roll yours? Nice. All right.
Wow.
It was a good, very refreshing. Lots of nobles' robes, like helping, healing.
I use my arcane recovery.
Awesome.
Just to be clear, there was nothing else noteworthy in the cave when I did my investigation.
Nope, that was it. That was the
Okay.
only thing that you found. All right. Cool. So, after the break, you guys continue doing your sweep, and you don't find anything else. I mean, you find an occasional trap, but at this point, they're starting to age a little bit more, and they're not like always so great. And Relaine has seen like all these traps like a bunch already, so they're able to like easily help you avoid them and stuff like that. Since there's no like pressure, you're not like running or doing anything like that.
If they're the kinds of traps that can be like safely, like if it's like a bear trap or something, also, since I have Mage Hand as a cantrip, I can just kind of like bop the pressure plate with an invisible, intangible Mage Hand to just be like, we don't have to deal with that anymore.
Sure.
Blop.
Yep.
Blop.
Cool. Yeah. So
Teamwork.
you are able to
Wait.
disarm the traps in the area, clear it out. It is.
Are you telling me my mode of poking it with a really long stick has been outdone?
Yes.
Well, damn.
Wizard.
Awesome. So yeah, this place is clear. You think that like you've really done a good job sort of setting this place up to get lumber yardified.
Cool.
Yay. Should we bring this gem and key back to, well, The only arcane person I know is Emrith, my teacher, but maybe we should bring it back to the people in charge.
The what? The ring?
The
key?
the key and the gem, the magic.
The key.
Yeah.
Um.
There has to be a door somewhere.
The key I'd say hold on to, but the magic, we've been tasked. That was not really expressed to them, huh, Jay?
Nope. You get to tell that story.
Okay. Basically, the crystallized magic is something we're supposed to always be on the lookout for, because it can be it's what we use to upgrade certain parts of the city. Like the magic in it is used to like develop certain aspects of the city. So they use it for all sorts of things. So that the mayor actually wants us to go out and find that and return it. As far as the key, this is just a random object found. If you like, I don't think you're under any obligation to turn it in to anyone really, but if you want to go learn more about it.
Well, I'm a little, I guess I wouldn't say concerned, but interested in at least the wizard that is now super dead, and what that could mean.
You read a book about the key, you said. Who owned it last?
Was it that I've read about these kinds of keys, or like this specific key?
This is just like a pretty common magic item. So it's not this specific key. It's just there are lots of keys like this, or there there used to be before
before everything happened.
Okay.
Well, so it's not that I don't understand how the key works. It's that if there's a wizard, or was a wizard out here, I want to know, I don't know, where's their spell book? Where's their home base? Like, who they were? Like, I don't know, there aren't a ton of us, so I don't know, I want to know what's going on.
Perhaps the key belongs to a local lock in the wizard's abode. I turn to Gravy and Relaine and I say, do you know of any local wizard abodes?
I mean,
I do not.
Nothing other than what might be in the mountain, really, or the large mage-looking tower that I don't know what it's for, but
Yeah.
there is a large tower.
There's the big iconic thing. There's like a big sort of tower sprouting out of the middle of this forest, which, I mean, could be inferred a wizard's tower of some kind.
So, should we go home and then see about going out later?
So we finished scanning through the area. I mean, I think we've basically completed our task.
Yep.
Right.
So I think now's a good time to go back.
All right. So you go home. No interruptions, nothing like that. Oh, sorry, Grady.
No, I just teleport back.
Okay.
We skip back to going back to the base.
Yep. So you're back. Do you want to go see Keen in the hall? Like, is that what your intention is, or?
I want to go talk to Shanley.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go do that and just kind of see what's up with her.
So we're gonna split the party.
I just need to talk to her for a few minutes.
Okay. What do you say?
I'll ask Arethi. I say perhaps we could ask around regarding the key and a wizard home.
That's a good idea. I think if anybody knows the person who taught me my magic might be an okay starting point. He'll probably at least know if there's any other casters around.
Outside of character, Jay, how long are we planning on playing tonight?
That's a good question.
Because if we're going to be playing for a lot longer, you're about the hour mark for another break.
All right, yeah. So let's take a break here, and we'll decide how long we're going to play during that break.
Oh, all right then.